All right. Welcome to Pillow Talk, guys. Let's get the party started. Here we go. Hey, baby. So glad you made it home. I got you a little something to sip on. And then I want you to curl right up under me. That way we can talk about your day. We can talk about love, life, and anything else you want to talk about. And when it's all said and done, I'm going to put you to sleep the right way. You already know what time it is, baby. It's time for Pillow Talk. Brought to you by bensounds.com. All right. Welcome to Pillow Talk, guys. It's your man, Scott Free. Man, glad you guys could tune in. So, anyway, guys, if you're on YouTube, please like, subscribe, and share. We like to get you on board with the Pillow Talk crew. If you're on Twitter, make sure you follow, and on Facebook, make sure you guys follow. But anyway, you guys see the title of the show tonight is How Did You Lose Your Virginity? And the other part of it is, was it worth it? So that's what we're going to talk about tonight. So we're going to let people roll up in and bring these comments up so we can go ahead and get started. Like I said, it's a little bit of a delay, but that's the question of the night. You know, at this older age, you know, we all have been there and done that. My son graduated from high school the other day, and it made me think back on years ago how it all got started, you know, how that whole process got started. So made me want to know, was everybody's experience with losing their virginity like mine and my friends and that kind of stuff? And so I want to know, did you have a good experience? Was it a bad experience? What was it and why? So we're going to start tonight's show out with that. So glad you guys could come in. And it's not a beer, it's just a glass. There you go. There you go. So that's the question of the night. So, all right, I see some people coming on into the room, and let's get started. Happy Thursday, Miss April. How you doing tonight, baby? How was your week? How was your week? Oh, yeah, the number is on the screen. I'm going to pull that up. So if anybody want to call in and it's just too much to write, feel free to call in. Feel free to call in. Let me get your thing up on the screen so everybody cross platforms can see Miss April's in the house. So you're going to tell us, Miss April, how did you lose your virginity? And was it worth it? Or do you want to call in? Matter of fact, April, why don't you go ahead and call in? You can be the first one to go ahead and call in on the show, because this show right here, we'll let people call in and say, did they like it? Did they love it? Did they hate it? Any of that other stuff. So that's what we want to know. That is what we know. Miss Robin is in the house. Hello, Miss Robin. Tonight's show, hopefully you participate, or you can sit in the background and witness and watch it. Latanya, how you doing? Congrats to your son on his graduation. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, that's my youngest. He is now 18. He's crossed the stage. That's it. Both of my two are out of school and gone, but it made me reflect on, how did all that stuff start in the first place? You know what I mean? Where did I go right and where did I go wrong with losing my virginity? And I like to talk about that on this show, and I like to find out what everybody else's thoughts are. So like I said, everybody that wants to participate, you can remain anonymous if you want. You can call into the show. I am pulling it up now, getting it all together for the people that want to call in and sound off on losing their virginity. All right, here we go. We're up and ready with the Google Voice. Like I said, you can remain anonymous, and you can be right on in there. You can be all right on in there. All right, let's see who else is in the building. Oh, Miss April says she just got out of the hospital. What's wrong, Miss April? Hopefully you feel good enough tonight for us to harass you on Pillow Talk, and hope you feel better soon. And matter of fact, Nettie said it too. All right. She said she hope you feel better soon. All right. Was just random, nothing special, not at all, not worth it. So April says she lost her virginity. It was just random, wasn't worth it. Come on now. You got a better story than that. Why don't you just call on in and tell us about it? Monica Lewinsky is in the house. Thank you, honey. Thanks for joining in. She said AE graduation is June the 1st at 9 a.m. on the field. Hey, to all the kids that walk across stage, I take my hat off to them. You know, so much stuff goes on, make it hard for these kids to graduate. And as parents, we got to make it a big event. You know, as adults, we got to make it a big event because that's an accomplishment these days, especially in this day and time. All right, Miss Becky is in the house. Miss Becky said, I was raped by my bio father. Whoa. Whoa, I'm sorry to hear that. I am sorry to hear that. I kind of, I don't know what to say about that one. That's hopefully it didn't affect you later on. Do you feel like it has affected you later on throughout life? Has it messed up some other relationships? Because that's happened to a lot of people. Maybe not in an instance, but in different stuff. Miss Becky said she was 12 years old. I'm sure it did. I'm sure it did affect you. Hopefully you got the help and counseling that you need so far. And that's what I hope. I hope so. Wow. Hope nobody else had that much of a bad experience. Oof. I don't know what to say. Like I said, my heart goes out to you. I hate that the village failed you on that. I hope hold on. Everybody's texting in. All right. We're hoping for people to call in. Like I said, people, the number's on the screen. If you want to talk to it. Miss Sawyer. Here's Sawyer said, congratulations. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Miss T said, I lost mine, got pregnant at the same damn time. Wow. You know what? I know some people that happened to. The first time out, they got pregnant, you know? Woo, that was bad. That was bad. Was it on prom night? I know some people that lost theirs on prom night. Miss Latanya said, the guy didn't make it a good experience at all. Let me highlight your stuff up here. Sorry about that. She's over on YouTube. She said the guy didn't make it a good experience at all. What was it? Let me ask you this. Was he a virgin too, or was he kind of new at it? Did he have experience and he was just selfish? Please tell us that. And like I said, anybody want to call in and want to tell the situation or talk about it, you know, it might help out to some other people, you know, make us not feel so embarrassed about our first time. You know, like I said, the number's on the screen. Your name and number won't come up on the screen up there, but the number to call into the phone is on the screen. And so you won't have to worry about that. You can remain anonymous or you can put it all out there. All right, Miss April said severe amnia blood transfusion. Fun. Sorry to hear that. Hope you start feeling better. But guess what? You can tune in to Pillow Talk and have fun and celebrate with us. And we can keep on rolling. You can have fun right where you are. So hopefully you're feeling better. All right, here we go. Hold on. I'm trying to keep up, guys. Hold on. All right. All right, here we go. All right, Miss April, Miss Robin said, I lost my virginity in a car at a dance. I wish I had waited. I also married my first at a young age. I also wish I hadn't married him. Wow. So basically, were you in high school? Was it at a high school party? Because a lot of people lost their virginities at high school parties. And I know a whole lot of people got pregnant on prom. Miss Becky says she was 12 years old. Oh, yeah, I already had that one up. Miss Robin says she was 16. Evangeline said, I don't like this subject. Why not? Why you don't like this subject? Everybody's lost their virginity, whether it was good, bad, or whatever it was. Everybody lost their virginity, you know? All right. Miss Becky said she's used to it. She said, then I got used to it. Then I learned to forgive him for myself. And it wasn't for him. It was just really for herself. I'm glad you did. Hopefully, I know as you get older, you know, it's hard to date. And I'll tell you what's funny. You know, we had a show about people being molested when they were younger and stuff like that and how it affects them through different relationships. So hopefully it's not draining and stressful on your relationship, in the relationships that you have now. So hopefully I'm glad to see that you move past that. And maybe some other people that happen to can find strength on this and pull past it as well. Julian said, I lost mine. Hold on. Let me get you up here. I lost mine. It was the best thing I ever lost. Hey, you know what, Julian? I'm going to tell you what's crazy about that. Guys are so excited to lose their virginity. You know that? Because guys give each other hell. We always harass each other like, dude, you still a virgin? And it's just funny. I remember, I'm not gonna say no names. I had a good friend of mine I grew up with, right? We all lost our virginities when we were a little younger, right? But he was like the only friend. Well, he wasn't the only friend, but he was one of the few friends that I know that was still like almost grown and still had his virginity. And I remember one night he was like, "Hey man, I got something set up, and I'm gonna go do it." I was like, "Huh?" He's like, he was nervous and stuff. I'm thinking, dude, you older than all of us. You know, we kind of looked up to this dude. But I remember going to go take him and drop him off, and he was getting some for the first time. I felt privileged that he asked me to take him and drop him off, right? I dropped the dude off and I thought, okay, I just probably have to circle the block because it's his first time, right? Hey, the dude was like a G, man. It was like an hour or something later. He come back and the girl was just like sprung on him after that. His first time out, he came out with a vengeance. I'm proud of my homeboy. I'm not gonna say his name on here because he's not on here, but hey, it was pretty cool. He lost his virginity, but he represented for the crew. Miss T said, nah, she didn't lose hers at the prom. She said she wasn't old enough for the prom. So she lost hers a little bit earlier. All right. Miss Latanya said, no, he had lots of experience. He had lots of experiences. So what was he being selfish? Did he rush it? Oh, let me ask you this. Was he so excited that he got it for the first time? You know what I mean? I got experience to tell you guys. Because it is pillow talk, and you guys got to hear this. I got to drink this. Because this is gonna be a deep one right here. So there was this girl that I knew, right? So me and my homeboy was hanging out with these two girls, right? Well, one of the girls, lo and behold, was a virgin, right? And I don't know if I should say it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pass the story. You know what? We're just gonna deal with y'all's issues right now. I'm not gonna air out that part of the dirty laundry right now. All right. Here we go. Oh, Miss Robin said it wasn't at a high school party. Miss Sawyer said, who picked this subject? Hey, listen, I get subjects all the time. People are you guys can put it in my inbox, and hey, we'll do the subject. Matter of fact, Miss Sawyer, if you got something you want to do, please hit me up, put it in my inbox. If you're on you're on Facebook, so just put it in my messenger, and hey, we do all subjects, man, because most subjects have some kind of relevancy to it. They really do. All right, Evangeline said bad subject, the big R when I was 10. Oh, sorry to hear that. Well, I'll tell you what. So how about this? How about you talk about the first time that people consent to it? We don't have to make this show to be that kind of a show. Let's talk about the first time that you consent to it. So that way, you know, you guys can have somebody that was meaningful that you slept with. And Julian said, best, you welcome. And Julian said, hold on, best 2 minutes of my teenage years. Wow. He says the best 2 minutes of his teenage years. Hey, I'm gonna tell you what. Hey, when I lost mine, I was happy about it. But see, I had an older brother. Julian said, hey, I was new at it. Hey, listen. You said it was 2 minutes. Most of the time when you new at it, it is real quick. But I'm telling you, I had a homeboy who represented for about an hour. When he told the story, the girl stuck with him, man. She chased him. She said it doesn't, and Becky said it doesn't affect her relationships when she's in one. She said I treat each as they treat me. So it doesn't. So she gives what she gets. She gives what she gets. So if they treat her good, it don't affect her. Miss Robin said, you have to tell the story. You already started it. Do you really want to hear the story? She said you was wrong for that. Tell the damn story. Did y'all really want to hear the story, man? Y'all really want to hear the story? Ain't nobody gonna call in tonight. Y'all got me the only one telling the story. Okay, well, let me get back to it. So me and my homeboy was on here, right? He's married now. I don't want to throw him out here. I don't want to throw him out there, right? It's bad, man. It's bad. So anyway, he was talking to this girl, and her sister was around, right? And so I was talking to her sister, and come to find out, her sister was a virgin. I was like, wow. I didn't believe it at first, but as we got to talking, as it went on for a couple of weeks, couple of months, I was like, well, about a couple of weeks, I found out she wasn't lying, right? So I told her, I said, it was stupid on my part. I said, listen, I said, I want to be straight up with you. Okay, everybody saying, tell the damn story. Got it. I'm telling the story. It ain't all that, but it's embarrassing. It is embarrassing on me. So, okay, anyway. I told her, I said, look, how about we do it? I said, do you want a guy to come tell you a bunch of lies and for you to give him some and break your heart, or just give me some, right? I didn't think she's gonna go for it, right? And I said, we can just do it, no strings attached, and you ain't got to worry about getting your heart broken. So she was like, I'll keep that in mind. So about a few months later, she calls me up because we communicated a few times in between, right? I never really brought it back up. I was just talking shit. So she called me back up one day. So she was like, hey, you remember we talked about? I was like, what? She's like, what you said you wanted to do. I was like, yeah. She said, okay, I'm ready. I said, you are lying. She said, no, I'm ready. I'm ready. Come get me. So I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna come get you. So I went and picked this girl up, and we went to this hotel. So I went, paid for the room and everything. And I'm so excited because I really did like the girl, right? And she was attracted. Oh, but she was bad. So we went to this hotel. So we go into the hotel, and I'm thinking she's gonna be shy because she's a virgin, right? And next thing I know, she's like, okay, I'm ready. She goes in, she takes all her clothes off. So we lay down on the bed. And I've been so excited because I've been waiting on this for months, right? So we get ready to do it. And yeah. So we laid the towel down. So we got ready to do it. And so we started doing it, right? So after a few minutes, she said, look, I gotta go pee. And I was like, well, this is her way of getting out of it, right? You know, she's a virgin. I don't know what kind of trick she's gonna pull, right? But I said, guess what? I'm gonna get mine. So guess what I did? I got mine. She went to the bathroom and she came back and she said, okay, I'm ready. Let's go. And I had to get out of it because I already got mine. It was over. So I told her, I said, listen, that's enough for the first time. We don't. I said, we want to take things slow. We want to take things easy. You know what I mean? And so basically, I got wore out by a virgin. There you go. There you guys have it. There you go. I got wore out by a virgin. She's a virgin, but I did make it back up to her, and we messed around for a long time after that. So I did make up for it, but I had to tell some kind of story, man. She wore me. I got wore out by a virgin. There you go. I got wore out by a virgin. There you go. Yeah. I waited too long. She made me wait. Hey, man, forget you, Julia. It ain't about being a Steelers fan, man. It ain't about being a Steelers fan, man. She wore me out, dude. She made me wait too long. You know what I mean? And I never thought the bullshit I fed her would work. I said, hey, we just do it with no strings attached. Then we done it a whole bunch of times at that. But that first time we did it, I had to come up with every excuse to save face. Did I ever tell her? Hell no, I didn't tell her. Well, I just said, no, I didn't tell her. Nah, hey, she said I couldn't go round two. Nah, I couldn't go round two. It was over. So I said I'm dirty. Hey, listen, she said, can I go to the bathroom? And you thought I was gonna pay for a hotel room and not get one. So I got one. You know what I mean? And I was like, man, you know, she's a virgin. I can't take advantage of her. Like a sucker. Hey, man, I told her I'd hold her for a little while, man. I said I'll hold you for a little while. I tried, man. I tried. It was bad. It was terrible. I got wore out by a virgin. There you go. There you go. But I did make it back up to her. I really did. I did. God, that was so sad. One and done. Hey, man, it was sad. It was sad. So everybody just gonna start in on me tonight. One and done, huh? One and done, huh? Yeah, there you go, Latanya. Tell them that. Julian can't talk. Them cowgirls can't even hang. They sure can't. They can't. Yeah, somebody help take up for me, man. Hey, how'd I make it up to her? Well, the next time we did it, hey, guess what? It went on for a whole hour and something until she couldn't move no more. So the next few times, not fixed it went on for about a year. No, a couple of years. It went on for a couple of years. So yeah, every time after that, guess what? She got plenty of them. She got plenty. But that first time was the doozy, man. The first time was a doozy. Julia, you crazy, man. That more than words of pootie tang. Whatever, man. Whatever, dude. Whatever. It happens, man. It happens, man. Hey, man, why am I the only one telling the stories like that? You know? Y'all can't tell me that y'all don't have the same problems, man. Lenny was giving plenty. Hey, listen, Lenny didn't have plenty that day. She made me wait too long. It was like a build-up, man. I had been waiting for the longest. I was excited because she was a virgin. It just got the best of me, man. I was excited. She was a virgin. It got the best of me. Yeah. I folded under pressure, man. Hey, Miss Cobb said, hey, Miss T said, I thought you were going to say you took it to Applebee's. Oh, wow. Julian said he's never had that problem. You've never had that problem, huh? You know what? I'm not in your bedroom. I can't say it. Hey, sometimes men, we do fall. You know what I mean? You know, not all Titans always stand. Sometimes Titans do fall. But I made back up for it. Made back up for it. But it was funny, man. It was really funny. It was funny. Oh, my goodness. I can't be the only person to experience that. I'm sure somebody else did. Everybody else getting quiet and running now. After I told mine, he said, especially not when he was young. Yeah, man, it was crazy, man. It was crazy. It was crazy. It was crazy. Hey, man, it happened. Players mess up. As in my Mike Epps voice. Players screw up. There you go. I think I lasted longer when I was a virgin than I did the time she was a virgin. Is that not sad? That is sad. Pamela said, you had it bad. I did, man. I did. Hey, but I played it off. Yeah, hey, listen. Tanya said, she must have enjoyed it. She came back for the first time. Yeah, it wasn't sorry. It wasn't like it was 2 minutes. Yeah, we did it for about a good 10, over 10 minutes, you know what I mean? So after about 10, almost 15 minutes, somewhere in between there, she was like, hey, I got to go pee. I was like, I am not paying for a hotel room and not getting mine. So I made sure I got mine. Who thought she's going to come back out the bathroom with a vengeance? Who knew it? Who knew that? How the hell we get all on me? That is so sad. So everybody just going to throw me under the bus? That's sad. So everybody going to just throw me under the bus, right? See, this need to really have some alcohol in it. That's what this needs to do. Hey, man, it's terrible, man. It's terrible. But after it's over with, like I said, I made it back up to her. Hey, she did enjoy it. She came back for a lot more. She did. She enjoyed it. Wasn't. Hey, listen, it happened. I can't lie and say it was the best. It just went down, man. It went down. After about 10, 15 minutes, she said, hey, I got to go pee. You know, I don't know what she was thinking. All I know is that I paid for a hotel room. How was I? I think I was 20. I don't think I had turned 21 yet. I was 20. And I paid for that. She went to the bathroom, hit a blunt. hey. Latanya said she must be a Virgo. And she said, that's how we do. Yeah, that's how the Virgos do. She might have been. Who knows? But hey, listen, I got to root you on because you're here protecting me. And I appreciate it while everybody coming for me, man. Miss T said she went to the bathroom and hit that blunt. Hey, she might have. I don't know what she did in that bathroom, but I pretty much thought, I said, okay, it's over with. You know what I mean? Yep. Messiah said pretty much. He said, what hotel did you take her to? Man, I took her to it was I think it was a Holiday Inn. Had a Holiday Inn with a swimming pool. It was one of my little ducked off spots, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yep. It was an okay, decent one. I was 20 years old, man. You know, I took it to, we had a nice hotel room, had a swimming pool outside. So I didn't take the cheap way out. So I was 20. I think I was 20. Yeah, I was 20. I wasn't 21 yet. I was 20. I remember that, man. And I haven't, let's see. Yeah, we stayed in touch for years after that. Uh-oh. Here we go. She said, I'm a Steelers fan all day, every day. Black and yellow, baby. Thank you. I knew it was something special about you. And as soon as we get one of them Cowboys in here, we get a Steelers fan coming here and just make everything right. Thank you so much, Miss Winston. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Hey, it's funny how I got thrown under the bus. See, I knew I should have kept that story. I should have kept that story to myself. I knew it. I knew I should have kept it to myself. I knew it. Uh-oh. Miss Pamela Tipton said, go Bills. Really? The Bills? Out of all the teams you could like, the Bills? Oh my God, that's sad. That's sad. Somebody got to hurry up and put up another comment so I can take the Bills right off of there. We got to go back so I can take it off. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. She shouldn't have told you that you was going to give it to her or she was going to take it. Julian said, I actually made a Steelers bracelet all about that money. Yeah. Hey, put it in the comment section. Well, you know what? You can't share a picture now. I try to do it. So if y'all got them, hey, I'll share it. Pamela said I'd be a hater too. Yeah. Exactly. That's crazy. Oh yeah. Well, you know what? Your team changes, and we understand why your team changes, Miss T. So we ain't gotta say. He said, "Go to my Facebook page." All right, cool. I will. I sure will. I definitely support. I try to support everything that everybody does a little bit within reason. I do. So I'll definitely go in there and take a look at it. What made you and her go your separate ways? Was the chemistry off? Nah, that ain't what it was. I tell you what it was. I was young and I really wasn't trying to settle down right then. I was back and forth with an ex off and on, and she was cool. I was cool, but she ended up going to college and she left town and went to college out of town. And that kind of fizzled out. So, but other than that, we was close. We was close. We talked a whole lot, and man, we kicked it for a long time. I mean, for a long time. It went on for a couple of years. It actually did. So, but like I said, she went out of town. She went to school out of town, and at that point, it fizzled out. Julian said, Julian said, but I'm all about them boys. Yeah, that's a flaw, man. I hate that for you. I rather, you know what I mean? I'd rather have my experience with a virgin wearing me out than be a Cowboys fan. She said, this is my last year changing. Yeah, I guess so. You can't keep changing every 2 or 3 years, but that's all right. Once you ride this out, what are you gonna be next time it all comes down to it? When it's all over with, what team do you think you're gonna root for in the very end? Who's gonna be your favorite team at that point? Miss Pamela said, "Oh God, oh God, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. It is crazy." Evangeline said, "Let me see what you say." She said, "I feel you." Had a guy had the L's, but moved away. Yeah, that's the thing. When they move away, it kind of, long distance kind of messes it up. Pamela said Cowboys and start laughing. Exactly. Hey, listen, I'd rather get wore out by a virgin than be a Cowboys fan. Evangeline said back in high school. She said Raven Brown or Niners. You might as well be a Steelers fan. You might as well go ahead and get yourself right. But yeah, I tell you what's funny is a lot of people, that's what I tell you what, a lot of people I know that went to high school. I always thought it was a myth, but it was some people I went to high school with that got pregnant on prom night. How does that happen? Becky said, only thing good about the Cowboys are the cheerleaders. I agree. That's the best thing about it. And they should always keep Jerry Jones as the GM so he can keep them losing. I'm happy about that. I am happy about that. Hey, Big Ben is gone. She said when Big Ben leaves, she might be that. Yep, Big Ben is gone. Oh, Evangeline said no rubbers. Yeah. This is my thing. At least I knew that the girl that I was messing with, she was a virgin. And I said, guess what? I'm gonna wear a condom. Because guess what's gonna happen? Hey, it's a virgin, you're gonna be excited, and it could happen. You could, you know what I mean? So, but I know some people went to prom, and guess what? And bam, there you are. Yep. Evangeline said what had happened was, yep, that's the excuse you're going to use. That's definitely going to be the excuse you're going to use. Yep. Julie said they was effing. That's how that happened. Exactly. Hey, listen. Hey, I'm gonna tell you what. I made sure that as the prom went on, I was y'all be back in the house at this time and all of that. I was riding down on it. So, but you know what? And my kids did pretty good on the prom. So I'm happy about that. I'm happy about that. And Latanya said, yes, straight facts, Miss Becky. Straight facts. And I agree with you. Miss Winston. I agree with you. Straight facts. That's exactly what it is. Yeah, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. Can you imagine going to your prom and Miss Sorry said 18, dick, bad head, good. It said 18, dick, bad head, good. All right, got you. Kind of read that wrong. Got you. But can you imagine that? Hey, Latanya said, back in those days, men thought the pullout game worked. You know what? I'm going to tell you what's crazy. A lot of people thought the pullout game. Well, you know what? I can't back out of a driveway. My pullout game has always sucked. So I always got to grab one on. My pullout game is terrible, man. It's terrible. I can't even pull out of a driveway good. So I never played that game. Never played that game. It seems like every time, you know what's funny? And every time that I decided that, hey, I'm just gonna leave it, guess what? Babe popped out. Well, twice. Let me see. Hold on. Let me get you right. Wow. Miss T said, I got preggers on my first time and didn't know we had actually had sex. Wow. That's terrible when you do it and don't even know you done it. That's worse than me. He get the award for worse than me. There you go. You didn't know you did it and got pregnant and you was a virgin. Wow, that's sad. Mr. Tanya said, not the driveway. That's the truth. I cannot pull out of a driveway, man. I'm not gonna pull out that pull-out game. My pull-out game is weak, man. Weak. You would think I have more kids than I got. I got two. That I know of. I have asked to make sure. No, I'm playing. I only got two. All right. Let's see what Julian said. He said, went to 2 proms and had no sex at either one. Listen, dude. Listen. I went to, Well, one, I took my cousin to prom. So I took her to her prom. I went to another prom with another girl, right? We didn't do anything. Never did. We was just good friends. And what's funny is, this is what's crazy. The girl I was dating went to the prom with somebody else because they had already had it together. And when she left the prom with them, she came and got with me, and we all went to the hotel room. Me and a whole bunch of people was out at that hotel room. And did we do it that night? I don't think I got none. Did Hold on. Did I pay for that hotel room and didn't get none? I don't think we did. Julian, I don't think I've gotten none after the prom either. Huh. Definitely not the prom I went to. But even with somebody else who went to the prom that I was dating, I picked her up after the prom. I don't know what happened. There was a whole bunch of people in the room and a whole bunch of people sleeping in the same bed. Huh? It's crazy. Definitely getting none. Huh. Evangeline said, I'm cracking you up. Oh, my stories crack you up. Listen, the girl I was dating, she'd already had a date for the prom. So me and her start dating and start talking. So she couldn't call it off. It was already set, supposedly, right? So after the prom, she got dropped off with me. Now, did she get something right at that? I don't know. I don't think she did. I don't think she'd do me like that. You know what? I'm going to have to find out. I might be upset and be hurt about that. You know what? I might be hurt about that. Julian said, well, damn. Yep, I might be hurt about that, man. I'm going to have to think about that. I'm going to have to find out. Did I get duped after the prom? Oh, okay. It's going to get good. Evangeline said she went to the prom with a 24-year-old man. How old were you when you went to the prom? Does this old dude took you? And what's his name? R. Kelly. That's what we need to know. Hmm. Let's see. Miss T said, y'all had an orgy and you didn't have sex. Listen, it was like an orgy because we all went back to the hotel room. And I remember because we was all young, you know what I mean? I was already out of school. They was like a year behind me. And so I went and got the hotel room, and we had a nice hotel room. It was all right. And everybody was there. Everybody was bunking and that kind of stuff. And we was in the bed. We had the bed, but they laid on the bed with us. Did I try to sneak and get me some? I don't know. I don't think I did. I don't think I did. I don't think I did. Hmm. That's sad. I'm hurt about that now that I think about it. Yep. 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 Who said this? Masari says she had a friend that went to the prom, took 4 Viagra's, and he didn't get none. Why would he take 4? Something's wrong with that dude. One does it. If you need 4 Viagra's, why his heart didn't blow up? Something ain't right about that story. You need to check on that story because 1 Viagra is enough to get you all night. Because I took a Viagra one night, and y'all don't want to hear that story. Now, that's a damn story you don't want to hear. That story you don't want to hear. The time I took Viagra. God dog it. Look, man, this ain't on me. Evangeline said she was 24. And she said he was cute as F. She said, I like the older men. Let me ask you something. Did you get you some on prom night? You ain't got to out who he is, but did you consent and get you some? Miss Becky said, I don't even remember. She don't remember. Miss Tipton said, oh my God. And Miss T said, did I make a movie? No, I didn't make a movie, but I remember us laying in that bed, and I remember, but we wasn't naked in the bed. We was all in the bed. We was all in the bed, but we wasn't naked. We wasn't naked. You know what I mean? It wasn't an orgy. You know what I mean? I was like 20. You know what I mean? That was like in your wildest dreams to have 2 chicks at 20. You know what I mean? Times was different then. Now it's like common. You know what I mean? And back in the 80s and back in the early 90s, that stuff didn't happen except for rock stars, you know? Miss Winston said, oh, yes, we do. Yes, we do. What? You want to hear the story about me taking Viagra? Oh, man, I ain't going to tell that one. And she said, yep, and left early to go get mine. She said, hey, why not? So Miss Evangeline said when she went to the prom, she was 18, he was 24. She left the prom early and went and got hers on. And me and Julian didn't get nothing. Nothing at all. Okay, Miss T said about when I took the Viagra. Miss Jacqueline Chase, she said, hello, it is Mama J Speaks. How are you doing, young lady? We in here. Everybody's here throwing me under the bus. Glad you could come in because we're talking about losing your virginity. And I talked about how it's been a long show and they've laughed at me and picked on me this whole show. So it's cool. And now somebody said that a friend of hers went out to the prom with somebody and took 4 Viagra's and didn't get none. And I'm like, how do you take 4 Viagra's? I took a Viagra one time. And that story is crazy. I took it. It's not that bad, but it's crazy. It's crazy. It is crazy. And I'm not gonna say it on her. I'm not gonna say it on her because I'm the only one telling their stories, man. And I got feelings, man. Miss T said, did I make a movie that night when I took the Viagra? Nope. I could have made a movie, but I didn't make a movie that night. But I took some Viagra one night. And that story includes Viagra, Miss T, Applebee's, and a crazy ass night. It was a crazy ass night. It really was. It was crazy. It was crazy. It was crazy. Evangeline said, hey, what about this dude that came into my work that hit me up talking about some popping some Cialis like it's Tic Tacs? Yeah, but they said Cialis is supposed to work when you need it. Viagra, I'm not taking no more Viagra, man. I took Viagra before and I'm not taking it again. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I ain't taking Viagra no more. Miss Winston said, I didn't get any on prom night either. Not because I couldn't. I didn't want to. I waited until college before losing her virginity. Oh, that's cool. Hey, salute. Take my hat off to you. When you finally lost your virginity, was it worth it? Say that. When you waited that long and waited to college, did those extra years help you in your decision making? And was it worth it? That's what we're talking about tonight. Okay. Let's see where we at. Hold on. Hold on. All right. Hold on. Let me get y'all right. Let me get y'all right. Hold on. All right. She said, "Hey, all. I just got done with my sound healing." She said, "I lost my virginity at 16. I was the oldest one in the neighborhood at the time." Hey, listen. Hey, listen. In my neighborhood, everybody was losing them. Boy, everybody lost their virginity. Like you lost your lunch money. You know what I mean? A lot of people lost theirs. A lot of people lost theirs. Now we had a few that held on to theirs, right? And like I said, I took my homeboy, and I didn't know he might have been 18. He might have been 18 because I was driving and I dropped him off, or I rode with him, or I dropped him off or something. He went in there, he represented for like an hour. For like an hour, he did us good, man. He did us good. He did us good. And what's sad is my virginity lasted a lot longer than it did when a virgin wore me out one time. Yep, happens. Happens. Be careful of virgins, man. Oh, Evangeline said she had to send those people on their way. The ones that was talking about popping Cialis like Tic Tacs. So she sent them on their way. Latanya once said, at first it wasn't worth it, but once I got with the right guy, it was on and popping. Cool, 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 cool. See, there's somebody that respect herself, unlike me and my crew and everybody I grew up with. We was just some hoes, I guess, man. How can you be a virgin and be a hoe? Because I think most of the dudes in my neighborhood that grew up is that. And you know what? The older kids in my neighborhood set the tone. Like my cousin Barry, who is trash. So if y'all see Barry O'Neill on her, say he's trash. Because see, Barry was the older cousin, one of the older cousins, and he set the tone. And with him setting the tone, guess what? We followed suit, right? And they chased women and all that stuff. And so we were hoes before we even lost our virginity. There you go. I think most little boys are hoes before you lose your virginity because you're so busy sitting there watching porn and doing all kind of other crazy stuff that hey, you just won't know what it's like. Yep. Okay. Okay. Hold on. I was a Catholic girl back then, so that made me become a sex addict eventually. Hey, when you finally got it, you turned up, huh? That's it. That's it. Hold on. As they come in, what it is, I got a couple of platforms coming through, and it's a delay, and then they all rush in all at once, and I got to highlight them. Hmm. Okay. All right. Miss Marie just said, I waited until after high school. We broke up after a year, said we were getting a little too serious. Then, when I was getting married, he came to my door and begged me not to get married. I told him, fuck off. That's how you do it. If somebody tell you you're getting too serious and then they need a break and then they go get with somebody else and they come back, hey, tell them off. There you go. Yep. Evangelist said, I feel like the older we get, the better it gets. Really? Yeah. Yeah. Miss Chase said 100% exactly. And she said, awesome. That is it. Man, so I'm glad you guys had fun tonight and harassed me about that. Now I'm gonna have some issues about my situation back in the day that's gonna take me a while to get over with. I'm gonna get some counseling for what happened to me in a virgin. But I made it off the show without saying what happened about Viagra. So I'm gonna slide on out because I'm the only one telling the stories. I'm the only one looking bad on here. So there you go. There you go. April said, the older the berry, the sweeter the juice. That's exactly what it is. Jacqueline Chase said, maybe y'all should try some tantric sex. Hey, do tell. Do tell. Hey, you want to write it in or you want to call in? The number's at the bottom of the screen. You can call in and you can remain anonymous. You want to call in and talk about it real quick before we sign off? And maybe people might want to come and sign up. Do you teach that? I know you teach you got classes on some different stuff. You want to call in and explain that real quick? The number's on the screen, the 954 number. You can call in and sound off real quick. Let me see. I'm gonna make sure my what's name is on. Yeah. All you do is call in. And Jacqueline, all you gotta do is just call in, right? And yeah, you can talk about it real quick. It'd be easier than you typing it out. And then for the people that's local that want to get a part of it or learn what you're talking about, get on her and put it down. Hold on. All right. I thought it was somebody calling in. That's just a different text. Okay. Miss Jacqueline said, I am blind as a bat. It's easy to text. Well, hey, go right for it. Text it right on in. Text it right on in. I wonder if it's going too small. Is it going too small and too fast? Anyway, yeah, put it on there. That tantric sex. It says good. Hey, Evangeline, I'm with you on that. I want to hear her. I want her to talk about it. Come on with it. Come on with it. Come on with it. You see, I'm waiting before I sign off on this so we can hear her say it real quick. Mm-hmm. That's good. Next time I have to put some alcohol in or something to make me feel better, since everybody laughing and what's the name? That's what it goes down. That is what's going down. Hold on, let me see this. So, all right, there we go. All right. Oh, she said, while we wait, we all want to hear the Viagra story. I'm ready to hit Google. I know where she at. I told her to call in. She great. Hey, you got to call in. Everybody ready? Hey, listen. She done got us hot and bothered and ready. She said, have a drink on me. Okay, here we is. Here we are. Sorry about that. Here it is. It just popped up. All right, let me highlight it. All right, here we go. All right. Okay. So tantric sex in a nutshell is when you create sensuality, sexuality, and spirituality as the trinity to evolve your connection with your partner. Takes more foreplay and intimacy initially. Keep on going. Come on. Hey, listen, you getting us roused up. You don't understand. Pillow talk is, hey, that's where it is. We want to know. We should have had you put some kind of pictures up or something. You know that? Is pictures too far? Is that too far? I don't know. It's just one of those nights. Power of the three, girl. That's it. Evangeline said power of the three, girl. That's what it is. Power of the three. Hey, but you know what? That stuff works though. I've heard a little bit about some of it. I read up on some of the stuff. I have before. But I like to hear everybody else's versions and everybody else how they feel about it. Yep. Now, do you guys start with like massaging and oils and in a room with that kind of stuff? Latanya Winston says she turned. Don't turn. Stay with us. We're going to sign off here in a minute. Stay with us just a little bit longer. She's going to explain that. All right. She said, okay. So you do is incorporate slowing down, having kissing and caressing and massaging. Miss T said, good night, guys. 4:00 comes early. All right. Well, we're going to keep following in here. So we're going to sign off, everybody. But we're going to keep watching in here so we can still be a part of it. And I can still watch your messages and stuff, Miss Chase. But anyway, so if you're on YouTube, please like, subscribe, and share. Hit us in the comment section. Tell us what you feel about the show, what you like, what you don't like. We want all the smoke when it comes to that. If you're on Twitter, make sure you guys follow. And on Facebook, definitely follow. So until next time, guys, tease you till we please you. And I've had a real good night. And if you got any, if you have any show suggestions, hit me up in my message inbox. You can hit me up on YouTube or Facebook or any of that stuff. And matter of fact, I will, at the end of the show, I will go put my Linktree account on there where you can follow me on all my social medias in there. So anyway, guys, so until next week, tease you till we please you. We out.